YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis on analysisplayground.com and on YouTube. We're going to talk about the overtime thriller in another preseason classic, the Chicago Bulls versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. And I thought this game was kind of funny because in the fourth quarter, you still seen Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, and Jared Allen and those guys still in the game. And even though that was the loss that Cleveland got, still with that type of change with their lineup, the Bulls basically was playing with their bench squad, and they ended up still winning this game in overtime. Although Darius Garland did hit two huge threes to mount a comeback, it just wasn't enough as the Bulls had Javon Carter hit a mid-range jumper and was able to pretty much seal the game by 2 points, 137, 139. But when we look back at it, Cleveland was up in the first quarter 31-25, and they also won the second quarter 30-29. Then you look at the second half, the Bulls able to outscore them 38-32 and 38-37 to force an overtime, and the Bulls was able to capitalize off that momentum and was able to bring home a victory. But what I will say that this game was back and forth. It was tough, to really know who was going to win this game just because both teams just was able to get whatever they wanted offensively, and that's why the scores are so high. I knew that Cleveland wasn't a great defensive team. I knew Chicago wasn't a great defensive team, but dang, even the bench players was coming in contributing offensively, which they should, but you look at the fact that they had their starters in for that long period of time, they should be able to pull off the victory, but it just didn't happen for the Cavs tonight. Dean Wade, 14 points for him, plus four, plus minus one block, one steal, three assists, five rebounds, 4 of 9 from three, 5 of 10 from the field. Evan Mobley, 15 points, -5 and plus minus two personal fouls. He did have 3 blocks and 10 rebounds and 8 assists, showing you that what Kenny Atkinson is doing is working for their big lineup. Because he ended up shooting 12 free throws, 6 of 12, 1 of 3 from the 3 point line, 4 of 7 from the field. You would like to see him make more free throws. You would like to see him make more threes. That's the goal this year. But him being able to pass the ball and do dribble handoffs and set screens is the reason why Evan Mobley was so highly touted in high school and college and why he was one of the highest picks, in that draft. And it all makes sense because he's been one of the better two-way players in the league. He's still trying to get his offensive game to where it needs to be. And I'm seeing the multiple versatility things that he can do. And it's just going to be interesting to see how he taps out that potential. But Jared Allen looked it really well. 11 of 16 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 16 rebounds. 6 of them was offensive out of that. He also had 2 assists and 2 steals, 1 turnover, 2 personal foul, plus 9 and plus minus 25 points. He just was in that dunker spot all night, being physical, not running away from contact, and really going up with those rebounds to be able to finish in the paint when it was needed. Darius Garland was one of the reasons why they had a chance still to be able to win the game. 8 of 15 from the field, 5 of 10 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, 1 personal foul, plus 9 and plus minus 23 points. And then Donovan Mitchell, he shot a lot of shots, didn't have it really going tonight. 8 of 21 from the field, 2 of 9 from three, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 3 turnovers, 2 personal foul, -5 and plus minus 22 points. He's a guy that's going to be a high volume scorer. He likes to have the ball in his hand. He likes to create his own shot for the most part. But him and Darius Garland is not the ideal match when you look at a backcourt, especially when it comes to defense. But they can really get hot, and that's what they rely on a lot, especially when they don't use their bench, which they really only have a couple guys that you can count on to make a huge impact. They need their starters to play at an elite level to beat any team, just because that's how this roster is built. Nance, 5 minutes, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 3 personal foul, -1 and plus minus 0 points. Tyson's 2 of 2 from the field, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, plus 3 and plus minus 8 points. Thor, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, -2 and plus minus 4 points. Niang, 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3 point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 assists, 1 steal, two personal fouls, -7 plus minus 5 points. Karis LeVert, 26 minutes. He was only 3 of 10 from the field, 1 of 7 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had one turnover, two personal foul plus two and plus minus 9 points. Jerome, 1 of 2 from the field, and that was including 3 point. That's all he shot today. One rebound, one assist, one turnover, -3 and plus minus 3 points. Merrill, 2 of 7 from the field, 2 of 7 from three, two rebounds, two assists, one personal foul, -7 plus minus 6 points. Bernard, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from the 3 point line. Zeros across the board, one turnover, -2 plus minus 2 points. Porter, 0 of 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, two rebounds, one turnover, -2 and plus minus 1 point. And Trevor's 0 of 2 from the field, one rebound, one turnover, one personal foul, -2 and plus minus. And Thompson didn't play, coach's decision. 46 of 106, that's 43% from the field. 17 of 53, that's 32% from the field, and 28 of 37, 75% of the field. They did have 51 rebounds, 33 assists, 9 steals, 5 blocks, 15 turnovers, 18 personal fouls in that span as a team. And then the Chicago Bulls, they did a lot of things right, and they made a lot of big plays. And they made some shots that some guys usually don't make, but they was able to make it tonight, which is all that really matter because the Cavaliers, they have been winless so far in preseason, and the Bulls finished 500 above 500 tonight, 3-2 in preseason. So this went as well as it could have. Patrick Williams, 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 5 from three, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, one block, -3 and plus minus 10 points. He was looking for his shot. He wasn't shying away from anything, even in the paint. Nikola Vucevic was really good, 8 of 16 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3 point line, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, one steal, one block, three turnovers, two personal fouls, +6 and plus minus 18 points. Kobe White had, some shooters touch tonight, 5 of 14, 2 of 8 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, was able to facilitate with 8 assists, had 6 rebounds too with 2 steals. He did have 5 turnovers, was a little crazy tonight. Two personal fouls, +9 and plus minus 14 points. Zach LaVine just let people do what they do tonight. Wasn't in the way a lot. Wasn't forcing things for the most part. 7 of 14 from the field. 2 of 7 from the 3 point line, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, one steal, one turnover, two personal foul, +3 and plus minus 18 points. Ayo DeSumo, 7 of 11, 5 of 7 from three. He was a crucial part of what they was doing offensively, and I like what he did defensively too. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, one steal, two personal fouls, +13 plus minus 19 points. Smith, 5 of 9 from the field, 0 of 2 from the 3 point line. 9 rebounds, 4 assists, one steal, one turnover, four personal fouls, -5 and plus minus 14 points. Liddell, 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from the 3 point line, 2 rebounds, two personal fouls, +1 and plus minus 2 points. Matas Buzelis, 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from the 3 point line, 3 rebounds, one turnover, one personal foul, +7 and plus minus, or +9 and plus minus 7 points. Phillips, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from the 3 point line, one rebound, one block, two turnovers, three personal fouls, -6 and plus minus 2 points. Craig, 1 of 3 from the field. That was his only attempts, no free throws. He didn't contribute no rebounds or assists or blocks, but he did have one turnover, one personal foul, -7 and plus minus 3 points. Taylor Horton Tucker hit a big three and made a big layup in semi-transition to tie this game so it can go into overtime. And that was a big thing to do, but he did finish 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3 point line, 2 of 2 from the field, 2 rebounds, one turnover, two personal foul, -3 and plus minus 9 points. He really does look like he's hungrier this year. He really does look like he's fearless. He does look like he's brave. And he's just playing his game without having to worry behind him, it seems like. Even though he's barely staying in the league based off what happened in his free agency, he wasn't a priority, which means your opportunities might be dwindling. But I will say it should be increasing now based off how he's playing in preseason. And I hope that he can continue to do it in regular season because the Bulls need him. They do, especially if injuries happen. They need somebody they can depend on. And I think Taylor Horton Tucker is proving that he's one of those guys that they can. Senegal, 0-1 from the field, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block, 2 personal fouls, plus one and plus minus. Javon Carter, like I said, he had a big shot in that overtime period and at the baseline with the mid-range jumper. He was 3 of 5 tonight, 1 of 2 from the three-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover, -5 and plus minus 9 points. Lonzo Ball still looks good and still looks healthy, and he's still not shying away from anything. He's going for contact. He's going to the paint. He's shooting the threes. He's launching it. He looks bouncy. He looks good. 4 of 9 from the field, 3 of 7 from the 3-point line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 personal foul, plus two and plus minus 11 points. And Chris Duarte was 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 5 from three. Not a good game, even from the free throw line, 1 of 2. He did have 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, -5, and plus minus 3 points. They shot 53 of 115. That's 46%. 19 of 56, 33%. 14 of 21, 66%. 60 rebounds, 34 assists, 10 steals, 5 blocks, 18 turnovers, 27 personal fouls, and they was able to get it ultimately in the win category tonight, which was their goal, and they achieved that. I like what I seen out of both teams. They battled, they competed. You would like to see the Cavaliers starters do a little bit more, um, even though they played a hell of a game. I don't really know what you can do, honestly, because they played that well, the starters wise. So, I mean, if this is the type of Cavaliers that we're going to continue to get, I don't really know what you can do more for this team to win. You got some things built in problem wise with your starting lineup, a little slow footed, and guys are just too short, and they're going to be a walk-in mismatch, especially because the NBA is still switch happy in the modern era of the game. And I just feel like it's some stuff the Cavaliers just got to live with because how they constructed this roster. And if Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell ain't flame throwing from the 3-point line, and Mobley still trying to find a way to get them easy opportunities while still trying to score his points, and Jared Allen doing the same thing, it does make you wonder what's really going to happen with this roster and with this team in the future. They're young, they're gelling, they're playing, they're making the playoffs, they're still competing in the playoffs. But what do we have to do to get this team to be a legitimate contender and winning a championship? I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what they have to do. But it's obvious that this team is a piece away from being in that Celtics Knicks conversation. And I think that we noticed that just based off how they've been finishing in the regular season and how competitive they have been in the playoffs. So they missing a piece, even if they got to trade a piece to possibly get the piece that they need. But when you look at this lineup, it looks like it's a forward that they need, that two-way guy that can rebound, pass, score, transition, hit threes. They might have it in Bonnie Bates. If he can stay healthy, some people low on him, but some people can say that development and confidence in what you do can turn you into a player that your team needs to be if they believe in you also. That may be the case, but this team is missing something, and it's glaring, it's obvious, even in preseason, because they shouldn't have lost this game the way that they did. But they get in situations where, well, there's nothing I can do, or well, there's nothing I can do, and they always playing that card, and it's like you got to get it figured out, or you are going to get moved. Even if you like playing in this city, even if you like playing for this team, even if you like the organization, it's a business, and this business is ugly. It has a lot of bad things that can happen. Obviously, this team is one of the fan favorite Cavaliers team because how exciting and how explosive they can be with their shooting ability, and how the lobs, it makes exciting plays for the fans too. But the goal is to win a championship again, especially without LeBron, since that's the only time they really was competitive in the modern era, and when they won the championship too. Now they're trying to get it done again. Now, if they had LeBron, they'd be the team to beat probably in a joking way, but that's how good this team can be. And they already got two guys that can lock off that paint, but the Bulls made threes. The Bulls made shots. The Bulls, they settled for some shots, but they was capable of making those shots, and they did that enough today to be able to win. So you gotta give them credit for that. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I make videos just like this: analysis breakdowns, analysis tribute breakdowns for the legends, the GOATs, the current players, that in the future players that might be legends too. And if you didn't know, you can check out my channel after watching this video to see what you've been missing. And if you own a channel, you probably missed something, wanted to see something, or you was caught up because you was busy. Just a reminder that you may have missed some videos that you wanted to see also on my channel. Take a break, check out some stuff, and keep the channel popular, keep the channel popping. And this is what I need y'all to continue to do to make this channel continue to be successful. But y'all already do it. I'm just making sure that y'all know that I upload monthly, daily, weekly, and throughout the day and yearly. So it's really no end to content on this channel. And I basically do it multiple times daily throughout the weeks. So just a reminder. See you guys later.